Hey, this is a concept design video, and in this video, we're going to be making a static sketch of this bird here. So, this is a bird by Gustav Sperry, and it has some primary shapes. It's made out of a few circles, and then this tail, which is sticking out. And this is a concept design presentation video. So, uh, I'll be making a concept design page with these birds in different layouts. We're going to be making it from different views. So the first one that I'm sketching here will be the main view that people will be looking at. It's going to be the sort of hero shot of the bird. So I'm choosing this sort of three-fourths view, three-quarter view of the bird. So it shows off the different sides of it, some front view, some from the side, and then we can sketch some from the side view as well, some from the front, maybe a back view. And it's nice to put out some ideas and sketches of the layout, what you like or what you don't like. And of course, in the computer, you can change this all after the fact. So before doing this on the computer, I just made a quick design sketch of the birds in a different layout. And that's what I will be referring to while making the big sketch on the computer, coloring it in. So when putting on all the color and exploring with different choices, it's nice to have a computer sketch since you can put all the things in different layers and you can modify it all after the fact. I'm using Krita here. It's a free program, so you can just start sketching in there. I have a drawing tablet as well, so it makes things a bit easier. But of course, you can just do this on paper if you don't have a drawing tablet. You can just pull out a regular pencil, pen, whatever you have, and start making concept sketches. Making it small and choosing the layout before. Also, practicing all the different views before you start sketching the real one is quite a benefit to you, since you will have practice how all the different shapes look in the best way. For example, the eyes, how to locate them on the head, and how they look good in different scenarios. So I think the hero shot of the bird on this side view, it looks pretty nice. After adding some color on these, I think the hero shot will stand out a lot more. So that is the goal with doing these concept sketches, to show off how the product looks in different angles and how you view it. Uh, so if you're making a concept design perhaps for your school or for your work, it could be for the final presentation and you want it to look nice, and you want to show off your idea. This is, of course, a static sketch, so this object doesn't really do anything. It just stays there, and it's a solid object. Just so in that case, we won't have any functional drawing, sort of with the arrows going uh, around the bird, or any components that open or click or lock or connect to each other in any way. So this is just a simple way to practice your concept design sketching, practicing layout, practicing how the objects relate to each other, and how to stack them in layers. So that will be the next part of the sketch, where we color in this bird, divide it into sections, so the head, the tail, and the body are different, so that the shadows from the head, the shadows from the body can interact with each other, like the body being behind the head and the tail being behind the body. So, when making these concept design sketches, you want to focus on layering and making sure that some of the sketches are more prominent than the others. And this gives a nice effect to the overall sketch. It makes it much more interesting to look at. Uh, so, the main sketch will be the one at the forefront of the image. And you can choose it in the layers panel to put the other sketches behind the one in the front. So, like here, it looks kind of cool as well when the rear view one is at the front. But since I want to have this one be the dominating one, we will put that in the front later. Even adding some depth to the wings here, it really helps show off how the shape of the wing is, rather than just having the lines that go through it. That really helps as well, and having both helps even more to contributing to how the overall shape of the bird looks like. So these ones go inwards, and that's what I'm trying to show, even with the eyeball, that there's a shadow on top and light at the bottom. It doesn't need to be more difficult than that. Yeah, those are some of the small tips that help your uh, sketch stand out. Even adding small details like this is something that can mostly only be done during a computer sketch, giving that effect of clay. You can obviously rub a colored pencil over some. You can put the underlay under your sketch and rub a pencil over it. But in the computer, it's reversible and you can redo it. Even adding a shadow can describe your sketch a bit better. Since the light, I've put it coming from one of the sides of the bird, you can clearly see how the distance between the head and the tail are related to each other through the shadow. So even when it's not part of the object, it can still describe the object in a nice way. So that's also something to consider in. Uh, yeah, I moved up the smaller bird because the shadow took up a lot of visual space in the bottom right corner there. So I thought it would be better to move the other bird to the top. So in yeah, this is a reviewed version of this final sketch, a concept design sketch of this bird by Gustav Sberg, and yeah, you can apply some of these techniques while making your own concept sketches. So I wish you all the best with whatever it is that you're trying to concept sketch. Um, yeah, whether it's for work or school or some final presentation that you have, or if it's just for fun. Yeah, my Instagram and TikTok is at Anat Design as well. So if you make a concept sketch, please do tag me in it. I really like to see when other people join in and get inspired to sketch as well. Yeah, otherwise, have a nice day and subscribe if you want to the channel. All right, goodbye.